What's up, everybody? Crazy 8 here with another Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron toy review. That is a mouthful to say. This time around, we are looking at Boba Fett's Starship from Episode 5. This is number 182 in the line. Doesn't give you the series. I'm pretty sure it's Series 8. But anyway, we'll take a look at the box, and then we'll get into the ship and the figures. All right, so here it is in the box. It's not on a carded back. It's bigger ship, so it needs a bigger box. So as you can see, you have the ship front and center in the plastic packaging. You can see it from different angles, front, top, and the side. Here you got the 3 minifigs. You got Boba Fett, Han Solo and Carbonite, and the Stormtrooper. I kind of wish I got 2 Bespin guards as opposed to a Stormtrooper, so I could have them carrying it, but it is what it is. Up here, it tells you what movie it's from. It's from, obviously we all know it's from Empire Strikes Back. Jazzwares logo right there. Little ship right there. Playability features here. And we'll get into that when I open it up. Nice image of the Slave One right here, which is the real name of it, not Boba Fett Starship. We all know what, if you grew up in the 80s, you knew the name of the ship. Here you got a blueprint of the ship itself. Again, Boba Fett Starship. Number 182 in the line. This is a Starship class, so this is a bigger one. And you got the fighters, which is like the X-Wings and TIE fighters. Anyway, all the playability features all around. You have a cockpit he could sit in, which is a pain in the ass to get them to sit into. The turrets rotate. You got a ramp. Wings flip open. You got the little bomb right there, and you do have a spot for the cargo hold where you could put in Han Solo, which is really nice. And then on the bottom of the box you have, here's your QR code, oh not your QR code, your barcode, bunch of words and stuff, and the Disney logo down there. All right, that's the box. Let's get this thing out. All right, so you have this is the backdrop. It has like a battlefield going on with the TIE fighters and the X-Wings and the Death Stars and all that over a planet, which is really nice because you could probably use for a nice display piece. You know, if you tape these things up like that, you could plop a ship in there. Actually, you have one right here. It looks pretty good if you do that, you know. Don't look that bad. Good options. All right, that plastic packaging is a pain in the neck to get anything out of, but with a fight, I finally got it out. So here is the Slave One out of its packaging. But before we get into this guy, let's get into the figures. So here they come in like in a little plastic casing. Each one is labeled with their names. Let me bring this thing up. This thing is just... So, and then on the back of it, you have a blueprint of the figures themselves. So, it's a cool little display piece if you want to use it. I'm just going to pop these out real quick so we can take a look at them. All right, let's get rid of this. All right, so got some stuff going on over here. Too bad we don't have Han Solo like they do in the Lego set, where he just pops out. First things first, let's take a look at the Stormtrooper. Again, these things are really, really tiny. About 1 inch in size, roughly. So here is the Stormtrooper. A lot of detail for a little fig. Here is Boba Fett. This is from the Empire Strikes Back version. The Book of Boba Fett one I have is in those colors. So you have the backpack as well. It does come off when you want to see them, and it plugs into the wall. And this thing, here we go, here's Han Solo and Carbonite. And I do believe it comes with a stand. Let me see. Let my fat fingers put this together. I'll be right back. All right, there you go. So it looks like it's floating. And you could probably have the Stormtrooper. Again, should be Bespin guards, but there you go. You could have him pushing it. That's a really cool effect. I didn't think they had that in there, but that is nice. And it comes with this. I don't know why it's not attached to the ship itself, but this is his weapon rack. As you can see, there's his signature blaster, some grenades and other weapons as well. And this little peg here, you could actually put his backpack on. Ooh, sorry, backpack on. So let me take his backpack off and show you what that looks like. It's not the most secure fitting, but as you can see, you do have weapon storage for it. But I think it stays in pretty well. Kind of hooks in, so you could put his backpack over there while you sit him down in the ship. Because if you're trying to sit him down, it's not gonna be able to do it with the backpack on. So there you have storage for that, which is nice. All right, so here's the slave one, and this is the third version I have. But we'll take a look at all three of them together in a minute. Let's get into the paint and details on this ship. Oh, let's get in really close. There's a lot of molded in details, a lot of paint, which is really nice looking. The details on the wings too. Got the nice canopy going down. Maybe I'll go a little further. There we go. And then here it is from the bottom. All that great detailing on there and a lot of paint. This thing opens up right here. This is where that bomb comes out of that we saw in, I forgot which episode it was. Someone remind me what episode we saw that lovely bomb pop out and make that awesome noise. The cockpit opens that way. So here is the cockpit, it fits two. Now, what it does is when you sit upright, it switches back. So that way he could pilot it when he's flying it. But when it's straight, as you can see, it goes flat. And then when it goes up, boom, it goes like that. So he could see how he's flying it. Which I always thought was a weird way to fly the ship, but it was different at the time. It was really cool looking. It was weird, cool, and all that good stuff. Made you like Boba Fett even more because he had this weird looking ship. So that was the outside. Now let's take a look at some of the inside back here in the cargo bay. So with the cargo bay, you open it up like this. You bring the ramp down. And then you can pop this up and it'll snap into place. So now this is all opened up. So you have an option right here. There's a thing for, you could put his weapon rack if you wanted to, or you can hang up Han Solo. So let me put Han in there real quick. That was a pain in the neck, but there you go. So you have Han Solo and he could swing. But you can put Han Solo in there for display purposes. Like that, so you can see him. You can have him hanging on the wall. I don't think it's on there all the way. I don't think it's securely on there, but my fat fingers... No, it's not. My fat fingers can't get it, but as you can see, you could do that, which is pretty cool. And then you could close them up. Say goodbye, Han Solo. You're being shipped off to Bobba. And that closes up like that, and then you bring the... Pretty cool. I like that. I like the fact that we got Han Solo and Carbonite. Really, really cool. All right, so now let's do some comparisons. Here it is with Jango Fett's ship, which is much cleaner. And the same exact ship, just more brand new and less used as Boba's from Empire Strikes Back. As you can see, they're both the same ship, different paint. That's about it. And different minifigs. This one comes with Jango Fett and little Boba. And now this is the one from the book of Boba Fett. Pretty much the same ship, just a little more worn, I want to say. So you can see, like the fins are a lot grayer on this one, and it's more, I want to say, used. I don't know. But so this is Book of Boba Fett. And that one comes with Boba Fett and I forgot that chick's name. The Asian woman that was played I forgot her name though. But anyway, so that was some comparisons. So actually I didn't know this is a 3-seater. And it was a pain to get him in there. But as you can see him flying it like that. And then when it lands flat, he just lays back down, which is really nice. This guy is not going to go in there. He's going to go with my transport. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I got him in there. And that's where he's going to stay because it's a bitch to get him out. Alright, so that was my look at Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Boba Fett Starship. This is number 182 in the line. This is the third version. There might have been more. I don't know if there's a different play sets, but this is the third version I have. As you saw, I got Jango Fett. I got Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett, and now Episode 5 Empire Strikes Back version. Each one comes with different figures. This one comes with Han Solo and Carbonite, Boba Fett, and a Stormtrooper. If you have the other two versions, you're getting the same thing, just different paints. The cool thing is you get Han Solo and Carbonite, which I really dig, which is really good. Finnick, is that her name? I don't know why I just thought of her name just now, but she comes with that. I think that's her name. That she comes with the other version from Book of Boba Fett. It just popped into my head. Anyway, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I got a Stormtrooper and not two Bespin guards. I think it would have made more sense to have them than a trooper, but you know, the other ones that were pushing him, not this guy. But it is what it is. Hopefully maybe we'll get another version of this with Bespin Trooper. Who knows? Anyway, that's it for this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy 8s is out.